presentations. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Where is it? So here is our 5th week learning English. Can you see my sharing? Okay, so next. So here, actually we come up with the suggestions of topic. Is topic here? So the topic is why you learn English. Why do you learn in English? And share your experience about English and why English is so important for our life. So now, does anyone want to share what is your experience during learning English until right now? If you want to talk, so raise your hand and then maybe Mr. Tony, you can unmute them. Yeah?
Yeah, okay, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So anyone want to talk? So if I think I will welcome my friends. I think she want to share her experience to learn English. So we welcome my friends, Baby. Baby is here. Yeah. So hang on. So this is Baby. I stop share first, yeah. So this is Baby. So welcome, Baby. This is my best friend. So she learned very quick in learning English. So let's ask her, how does she study English very quickly?
Hi everyone, my name is Bibi. Actually, it's not that quick. It's all about the process also. But for me, what make me so I can improve my English quickly. It's because that there is one time in my life I need to join the international company. It's an American company, and I have conduct some teams which is come from another countries, come from Malaysia, come from it's we can say that it's all over the world. So uh, I have to I have to talk with them in English. So I use it as my daily conversation. I use English as my daily conversation, even though with my colleague, a lot of colleagues also come from another countries. And I experienced in the first time, I need to admit that in the first time, I also have difficulties. I have one team that we need to work together. They are in India, and I have a limitation in listening because every people in other countries have they own dialect, like India, Korea. They have the same English, the same vocabulary, but the pronunciation is so different. I also very afraid. There is one time, the first time I pick up a phone call, they told me in English, and I'm so worried. So I said, I just turn off the phone. I said before turn off the phone, I said, you can text me the email. But after that, I just think that I cannot do like this every time they give me a phone call, right? So I push myself to learn. I push myself to use my English every day. And then there is one time there is another colleague coming from Philippines, and they and she need roommate. So my colleague reference me to her. You can, because at that time I also rent room, so there is no problem if I have another roommate, right? So there is 1 month I have a Filipino roommate. Every day we talk in English. Since we wake up early in the morning until we sleep, we I have to talk with her in English. So this is one thing that I can say that this improve my English very quickly. This process make me improve. This process makes my English improve so fast. So the conclusions is daily conversation, and also if we push ourselves and we also put ourselves surrounded by people that also use the same language, it's a very useful. That's all from me.
Okay. Thank you, baby. And does anyone want to share something again? I appreciate if you want to practice to talk.
Elina Sari, silakan.
Okay. Are you ready, Erlina? Oh, you're mute. So maybe Taufik?
Yes, sir. Yeah, ma'am. Good morning.
Good
Can you
morning.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to share about my English experience to all of you. Maybe we can share our experience too, yeah? Okay. Actually, before I like English, I so hated English so much, because when I was children, I learned English until I graduated from high school uh, junior high school. I still not understand about English until one day I went to Malaysia for vacations, and I see the tourists talk with the receptions on in the hotel. Um, that's that's they talk English so good, and me just came down to see to see uh to see them to sell them, sorry. So it's make me jealous why I cannot speak English. So after that, I wanna learn English so much. And after I graduated from university, I followed the course for twice time, and focus conversation. And after that, until now, I really love English, and I wanna talk English every day with my family to improve my English so much, just like that.
Cool.
Because English is so important. I think when I go to vacation to the foreign country, I always use English to communication with them. So yeah, until now, I wanna improve my English more and more, just like that.
Right. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Anyone else? Anyone else want to share your experience? Okay. So now anyone see my sharing? No, yeah, not yet. Okay, I share my that one. Share screen. So here, then next. Can I know what is your motivations to learn English? Does anyone want to share what is your motivations to learn English? No one? Oh, somebody give me chat. Oh, I want to share. Yes, Yani. Mr. Tony, can you unmute Yani? Yani Alexandria. Mr. Tony?
Sudah, Miss.
Oh,
Yeni.
okay. So welcome, Yeni. I cannot hear you, Yeni. Maybe you need to turn on your volume up a bit. We still cannot hear you. With your speaker. How? Oh, you unmuted by yourself again. So maybe you need to click on the speaker on the left hand side down there. Yeni, you need to click the speaker button on the left. There is an icon over there. Please unmute it. Oh, okay, maybe later, yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. So who else who wants to share? This is actually a place for you to practice, yeah. Okay, so and then we move on to another topic here. So here, the experience to learn English. Actually, a journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. It's just like a baby learning English. It's step by step. And next, now I want to hear what is your opinion. Do you believe that children learn English really faster than adults? And do you know why children learn language faster than adults? Oh, the screen is blurred. Does anyone also have the same problem? What's wrong with my screen? Or maybe I need to make it bigger. Like this, is it better? Oh, okay. Yeni, you fix your problem? Okay. So now we give the time for you to share your experience, yeah?
Hello, Miss Lucia. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Glad you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you now.
About what motivation, about my motivation, why I learn English, it's because my daughter.
Uh-huh.
Because my daughter, I think my daughter is very fluent than me, and she talk English very well. Then I feel ashamed with her because how can he talk more fluent than her mother? Then I push myself to learn English, and thank God there is a new normal learning center who give a chance for me to ask to learn English, and it's my pleasure to meet you and my pleasure to meet everyone in the class. So this is my motivation how why I learn English.
Right. So then maybe you can answer these questions. Do children really learn language faster than adults?
Okay, this because the children maybe their brain their brain still have a lot space blank space so they can absorb any information anything very fast because the thing because they are have a very I sorry because they have a lot space blank space so we can share a lot information to them. I think.
I see. Any other opinion?
Thank you, Miss Lucia, for.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tony.
That's nice sharing. And anyone know why children learns languages quicker? Okay, from Arsa, kids learn English and other languages better than adults. It's because their brain still growing. Right. Okay. And then any other opinion? You want to tell something? Okay. So hang on. Oh, Arsha first. Arsha raise hand. Where is Arsha?
Yes, Miss,
Oh,
I'm here.
Artsy. Oh, okay.
Artsy.
Oh, yeah, Artsy.
Okay. I think children has a curiosity of
Huh?
anything. Yeah, that's
Right.
my answer.
Oh, okay. So, my friends, baby, do you want to share your opinion?
Uh, from myself, I just there is one time I read, I forgot, I read or either I read or I listen. Someone told me there is one can for us to learn faster is by talking to ourselves. By talking to ourselves, I just actually I have some time before that I also working with kids. I also teach some kindergarten, whole preschool, and one thing that I saw the habit of these children, they will not assume to anything. They don't have too many consideration. That's the thing. Let's say now currently I also learn another language. every time I'm currently learning Mandarin. Every time I talk, actually, always there is someone laughing. Why you speak like that? It's not supposed to talk like that. And then I feel ashamed. That's right. We are adult. There are sometimes when when the feedback is not as good as what we expect, we become ashamed and then we stop. But kids not like that. Every time, the first thing, right? What you share is completely right. There is a golden, golden golden age that they can learning everything, not only language, music, and then uh, language and else is very fast. It's a different because their brain still growing, and then there are so many information that they haven't received before, and then this is the first time, so they also excited to learn. And then the second is they always do consistently. Every time they got feedback or good, either bad, they will continue talk to us. Mommy, let's say if children ask something, if children ask something, until you give it to them, they will not stop. They will talk again and talk again and talk again. And this is the persistency that we also need if we want to talk fluently in English, like what kids do, because they will whatever, they don't care whatever the feedback they receive from other people laughing, and other people maybe said that's not right, but from uh, if there is children do there is a kid do wrong, we are adult can tell them it's supposed to say it like this, right? But without do the mistake, we never know how the right thing. Yes, maybe other people have another opinion or sharing.
Thank you. So, wow. I saw many chat here. Arsa, you are raising hand. Do you want to tell something? Oh, maybe you write here, yeah? Okay, Arsa said that kids learn English and other languages better than adults. It is because their brain is going, oh, okay. I read that one. And they don't afraid using some new phrases. Okay, great. And Sulianti said, I think because the children aren't ashamed. Yes, I think that's the point too. And then what else? Mm, yes, Arsa?
Oh, hello, Miss. Actually, my opinion already. Actually, Miss Baby already tell my opinion, but yeah, I think why kids are easier to learn English or other language is because their brain is still growing and they're still in their golden age, so that uh they can remember new phrases, and they're not afraid to tell something, not like us as adults. We're still afraid of using new phrases. We think too much, like should I use this grammar, should I use this vocab, or how do I pronounce this. We think too much, so that we don't have a lot of chance to just express ourselves with English or the other new languages, like that.
Right. That's a good point. So, okay, let's read from SND. I think children still in growth periods, and also children don't have many thought about responsibility like adults do, right? And then Tarin, I think children like sponge, can and easy absorb anything, right? And Sundari, or maybe depends on the circumstances, we introduce English in the first language for them. Mm-hmm. I agree with baby opinion, said Yanni. And Yanni, and then Henry, actually children have a better memorize skill, okay? And from Lily, innocent and brave children are not afraid of mistaken and are not ashamed, right? And then Era, I don't agree with the sentence. If I may say, okay, Ira, you can say, where is Ira? Ira, do you want to talk? Do you want to explain why you disagree? Um, Mr. Tony, can you unmute Ira?
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Can everyone hear my voice? And good morning for everyone. Actually,
Good
thank you,
morning.
Miss Lucia. Actually, my opinion is based on I just read some article
Mm-hmm.
about do kids really learn language faster than adults? And the conclusion is it turns out that the article say that I mean is it concerned to the first language if the kids learn about the second language, I think the capability is probably the same with the adult because this is the first language. Maybe, I mean, maybe they quite fast because they still don't know the principle of the language. If we already memorizing some language, like our basic language, sometimes it's difficult to learn the second language because it's completely different, right? I mean, the grammar, the pronunciation, and etc. Something like that. And maybe for the
Mm-hmm.
adult, one obstacle that I found is they shame, and also if the adult is getting old, probably they have a problem with the memorizing. So, I mean, to learn language, it's important to have like a good memorizing because they have to remember all the vocabulary that's different from what they usually use. I mean, for example, in here in Indonesia we use like bahasa as the primary language. Then maybe when we have to talk about the English, we have like another job again, when another task again for learning this kind of language.
Right. Other than
It's
that?
good for us if we can just introduce English as soon as possible, like uh, in the primary or junior high school. I mean, the language is like a practice. When you practice more and more, you learn better. But if you not
Oh,
use language, the language will die. I guess that's my
interesting.
principle. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Does
Okay, that's
anyone
all
want?
from my side. Thank you, Miss Lucia.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion. I mean, yeah, your knowledge about that one. I really appreciate when you want to practice talking. Um, well, for my experience, because I teach some kids, um, I think they are really fast in absorbing many languages, because I know some parents, they are from two countries, one from Indonesia and one from the Netherlands, and the kids can easily speak that two languages. When she need to talk to her mom, she need to speak Indonesians, and then when she wants to talk to her daddy, she need to talk in Dutch. But and then when he saw Teletubbies, he learned English. So at the same time, he learns three languages, and um, and when he was in a school, she starts learning French. So by the age of 12 years old, she is able to speak four languages. Mm, I think for me, I agree when the kids learn language by very fast than adults, because yes, like what you said, children did not afraid to make mistake, and we learn when we do mistakes. Our teacher or our parent will scolded us. So that's why when we afraid to make mistake, we learn slowly. We learn slower. Okay, so I need to. Well, your chat is so so many. So maybe okay. So from Lily, innocent have and brave children are not afraid of mistaken, are not shame. And then okay, so then from Yeni was this a polyglot. And then from Arsa, yes, I totally agree with Era. I believe that the best way to learn English and other languages is to practice. Yes, practice is a very good idea. Remember, when we learn Bahasa, we do talk first and learn the other particle later. Practice make perfect, right? And then from Indira Lin, now more kids are learning English like their mother tongues. Right, yes. So now I share another screen. So I think this is nice topic, and thank you for sharing your opinion. And then, so this is the importance of learning English, because I think not only English, yeah, and other languages too, such as Mandarin and any other language, because languages give us the ability to communicate our thought, our feelings, and our emotions. And so now there is some question here. Is English the most commonly spoken language in the world? So maybe I just do like that one so it's clearer. So is English the most commonly spoken language in the world? Do you believe so? Oh, yes. From Rosifine and then from Ika, yes. But I believe Mandarin is the most common languages in the world. Yeah, right. Yes, Sundari. I agree with that one. And then Arsa, Mandarin is the most common language. Right, yeah. Yes, that's my opinion too. So next, being able to speak English can help to get a better job. Do you believe? Is that right? Or maybe you can get a better salary or better positions? Does anyone want to comment that point? Oh, okay, agree. Yes. Does anyone have experience? You got a raise when you are able to speak many languages? From Anna, yes. Many job need English. From Taufik, yes, ma'am, because English is #1 language in the world. Okay, and then from Ika, English is the most language in the world. Okay, and then Marieka and Rosalind, Pang, Miss, can we see? Oh, we can't see the screen. What's wrong? Uh, why you cannot see the screen? There is a black box. Um, does anyone can help Ros Rosifine? I mean, does anyone got the same problem as Rosifine, cannot see the screen? From Indira said no. Hang on. Mandarin is the most common language, but English is still formal language in the world. Okay, right. Yes. Mm-hmm. And then there is a black box, the common box, or the gray. There is a gray box. Sandy, yes, me too. Uh, okay, so there is a square box. Oh, yeah, that's I'm reading the chat. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. So maybe it's because I'm reading the chat, so the box was over there. Okay, so from Sundari, because now many international company and some employee is foreigner, so to communicate with them we need to use English as a global language. Okay, so from Henry, oh yes, my comment box. Okay, so from Helen, yes, there is a box covering in the screen. Oh, okay, yeah. So how to fix that? Yeah. So if like this, I cannot see your chat. Here. So maybe I need to move the box, yeah? Okay. So I think English give us more opportunity at work. Okay, right. And then we can go other countries by using English, right, Ika? And some people will understand about English. As we use Mandarin to speak, they don't understand what we are talking about. Mandarin has been used. Yeah, right now, that's why I also learn Mandarins at New Learning Center as well. So we share what we have, our knowledge, yeah. And then from ARSA, English help us participating to more projects, especially international project, right? Yes. So that's why we always need languages, not only English, but also many other languages. Okay, so question number 3, is traveling a lot of easier by being able to speak English? From Ira, I think this pandemic is like blessing in disguise. We are able to work from home and have more English practice like this webinar. So thank you. Thank you also, Ira. Actually, I'm not teaching English here. I just your facilitator guide because I believe your English is already good as well. So I think we just like help each other, yeah. Mm, okay, Arsa, yes, traveling will be easier if we understand English, even just the basic English. Exactly. Okay. Right. And also, you know, the importance of learning English, you will be able to read many scientific articles because mostly they are written in English. And other than that, if we use Mandarin, I know Mandarin are spoken in many country as well. I mean, not, yes, I mean, because most of the Chinese people, they are migrate in many countries. But we are difficulties to read their unique unique character. So then point number 4, English enable to understand many movies and multiple culture too. So Indira, I'm not yet fluent in English, so I need help. Oh, okay. Here we help each other, yeah. So your friends here, they are very supportive. So when you don't understand, you can just chat here. I believe your friends here, they are really helpful. And that's why try practice, yeah. And then other than that, the importance of learning language is you can study all over the world, yeah. From Tommy, I'm bad at English also, beginner here. Oh, right, but I appreciate that you have willingness to learn. So I appreciate that. And next, now, here, the advantage also for being able to speak English, you can make a new friends. And then you will have a brighter future. And from Ira, if you want to practice well, sometimes it takes courage. Exactly. And okay, so the importance of learning English, it's also for, hang on, why my, oh, here, for better career as well, yeah, and also study abroad. Okay, so now who know the meaning of this one? Dokendo diskemus. By teaching we learn, yeah. So actually, that's why the more you give, the more you get. So here we teach and we share each other. That's why we will get more like that. Okay, so that this is tips to learn English, but I think all of you here, you know how to be able to speak English well. So here, just be confident. Don't be afraid to make mistake, and especially in this channel. So that's why I encourage you to share your opinion and then to talk here, yeah. And then hang on. Why? Oh, Mandarin. Hang on. I need to scroll down the chat box. Okay. And then from Lily, keep learning and practicing English to be fluent. Correct. And then from Tommy, courage itu berani ya. So you need to be courage. Berani, speak at public. That what I do. Just speak in matter what I speak or right wrong. The importance is the person I talk to understand what I'm talking about. Right? Yes. So from Einstein said that anyone who has never made mistake has never tried anything new. Mm, yes, this is a very good idea. So actually, from this point, I have experience before when I learned in primary. When we make mistake, the teacher always scolded us, or my parents scolded me if I make mistake. So that's why sometimes when we are growing up, we are afraid to make mistake because we we feel ashamed or embarrassed because our teacher will scold at us. That's why actually I don't like this one. It kill our creativity in a very young age. Then my experience when I study abroad, in a class, always when the teacher asks any questions, all the Asian students, they never raise hand. They never, and also when the teacher imposed the questions, mostly the Asian students, they just keep silence. And then the Westerner or the Easterner students, they always raise hand. So my lecturer said that based on his experience, maybe because of the culture of learning is different. So in abroad, when they make mistake, they never scold it. When they have opinions, the teacher always said when they have a slightly mistake, the teachers always said, wow, that's interesting point. Never scolded. That's why they didn't feel shame to express or to answer the questions. So I think this is the difference. And then other than that, yeah, you don't need to don't do not think too much about perfect grammar, especially when communicating in informal situations like now. And also read news, watch series or movie in English, and socialize with people from English speaking countries. And this is from basic actually change the language on your smartphone or social media applications, yeah. And everyone, you can set your goal. It's up to you. How fast can you go? And also talk to yourself whenever possible and keep searching new words. So I think any other suggestions to give the tips? Wow, your chats are many. Okay, from Indira, thank you. And yes, I'm maybe different teaching and culture, right? From Taufik, I think the most important if we want to learn English is we must know about tenses. And after that, we have to courage to conversation English to other people. Don't care your mistake from your mistake. We'll from your mistake we'll learn it. Okay, so we have to be able to be brave to communicate English and find yourself style your style when you practice English, right? And from Arsa, yes, mistake help us to remember faster whenever we make mistake and try to find the right answer. We will remember easier and to prevent us to do some mistake, right? And then from Georgie, sometimes I feel ashamed to myself because my English is not fluent. It doesn't matter though. We understand and we appreciate when you want to try. I think too much about the grammar. Oh, okay. That's a common problem here. So from Ika, don't be ashamed to practice. Aha, thank you for supporting us. And then from Russell Fine, be brave in practicing. Okay, from Tofik again, um, watch movie with English subtitle. It can make us to learn a lot of vocabulary. Yes, and you can pause it too right now. So you can write and yes, just take note your new vocabulary, yeah? Okay, Rosafine, some ways in improving the language, reading book, listening music, and watching movie, right? Yes, and that's very nice input from Riska. I learned English from movie. Yes, so this is learning with fun, right? Like a kids, they learn language with fun. It's not like us. We learn by heart actually. Mm, okay, so then from Anna, even many vocabulary I don't know the meaning. Oh, okay, but I still can watch the movie well. Okay, yes. Sometimes we can guess the meaning, yeah. From IRA, recently I attend some free webinar that organized by some of university in Indonesia. The participant come from all over the world, but from Indonesia, even though I knew that Indonesia representative can speak fluently, they afraid to give their opinion. Sometimes I think it about our own character. Oh, okay, right. But I believe this is like the culture because of they tend to scold at us if we make mistake. Well, that's just an opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. So, okay. From Henry, yeah, I agree with Ika because our native language is not English but Indonesia. But just keep learning and never give up. Give up, right? From Anna, I also like searching for English song lyric. Oh yeah, that's good idea as well. From song, you can also learn English. And from Arnalia, I learn conversation from movie and I learn vocabulary from music and books. Correct. Then, wow, this I like this group because you are so ini ya, you are courage to give your opinion here. And here, don't be afraid to make mistake because everyone, even me, I still make mistake. So Arsa, for me, the best way of learning language is with if the music. I usually search for the lyric and meaning of the song. From Tommy, haha, I start learn English from movie and games. Oh, that's fun. Games is fun. It make me could understand what you guys and Miss talking about, but harder for me to talking. Yes, because talking need practice. That's why sometimes people learn English passively, just like my dad, because he read a lot but never practice talking. So that's passive learning. From Anna, reading a thick novel in English really exciting, right? So like Harry Potter maybe. Oh, okay. From Yeni, yeah, that's so me, passive learning. Yes, in here, I hope you can be an active learning. So not only typing in a chat, but try to talk here, yeah. Just raise your hand if you want to talk. I will give you time to speak here. I really encourage you if you want to talk, yeah. Okay, so next, how to move now? This now here. Yes, I think you know also the technique for learning vocabulary, right? So of course, memorizing and writing, cover and repeat and set goal. Everybody have different goal. Perhaps some people set like 5 words every day or just 5 words in a week. So um, it depend yourself. And also try flashcard. I think you know flashcard. Right now, you don't need to make your own flashcard, but you can also buy it in Gramedia. And other than that, you can make use of internet and use sticky note. Actually, in the internet, it's really very useful. They have a Google Translate. So if you don't know the vocabulary, you can just easily translate the words, yeah. And then, you know, sticky notes, sometimes you can buy post-it. So you can just stick it on the wall. So every time when you wake up in the morning, you can see it, that vocabulary easily. So you can memorize it quickly. And from Ira, oh, the Quizlet, yeah, for flashcard. Thank you for uh, informing us about this. So maybe we can try Quizlet. Then, of course, read as much as possible, like your suggestions. Anna said that reading a sick novel in English is very exciting and fun, yeah? And practice repetitions. So that's why our brain actually, that's how does our brain works? It's practice repetitions. Okay, so well, this one is the function of language. You know, informative functions is just like um, to inform us, to communicate any informations that we can transfer from our brain to another person brain. So that's informative functions. And then expressive functions, to express our emotions and feeling and sometimes our attitudes. So that's the functions of language, yeah. And also directive functions. So I think this is really theoretical learning. So directive functions give us the ability to tell ourselves or someone else what to do in any given situations. So I think This language is close to NLP. I know some of you maybe have knowledge or skill about NLP. Does anyone want to share NLP maybe to present for next week? Or any other suggestions, any topic for next weeks? Yes, Yani, NLP is neuro-linguistic program because right now we talk about English and then English is languages. So does anyone have some knowledge about NLP? You can also present here. Oh, okay. So maybe Yani, do you want to talk next week about NLP? Presented what you have learned. Okay. So I wait for you to. Oh, okay. So great. So then next week, I I welcome you to share what is NLP, yeah. And for the other friends here, I expected you to search, try to search in the internet what is NLP so we can, yes, for the one for Tommy, you said no clue what is that, looking for that. So beforehand, before you can start doing a research. So maybe in YouTube there are also NLP. So that's why when we talk next week, you can also contribute your idea, yeah? So, okay. Any other suggestions or do you have any comment how to improve this channel? All right, from Indira, Lian said that I'm interesting about NLP. Me too. Actually, I'm teach when I teach my students, I use NLP also. It's helped a lot for those have weakness in learning. So so next week topic is NLP. Anyone agree or disagree? Okay, from Yeni, okay. So actually NLP is when I heard from a friend, he got claustrophobia. And when he need a therapy from the NLP, certified NLP, she has to pay like 600 rupees an hour. So that's really important. I think NLP is very interesting topic because it can cure those people who got phobia. Right. So that's why I'm not certified NLP, but instead of she is seeing the NLP certified, she come to see me. She just treat me lunch. So now actually she's fine. She's able to fly again. But before she was really terrifying of flying. So that's the importance of NLP. I think agree or Tommy? Oh, okay. So everyone agree. Okay, no offense, Tommy. Why no offense? Okay. So I think enough for today. So, Yeni said I was watched Japan drama Dr. X. I think that a lot of NLP thought. Oh, I see. That's a good idea. Maybe I need to learn that one as well. I also mean yes. Oh, right, Tommy. Okay, then now I get it. Okay. So enough for today, yeah? So we see you again next week. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, enough for
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Ya, sahabat kelas, untuk hari ini kita akhiri sampai di sini. Sampai ketemu minggu depan.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Miss.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Miss
Lucia.
Lucia.
Thank you, Mr.
Bye.
Tommy.
Miss.
You're welcome.
See you next week.
See you.